Oh yeah, live from Toronto. Woo. Yeah, I'm live now. Barely, but oh shit. Just getting live, just getting here, getting ready to head back to Sudbury very soon. Very, very soon. Once I'm done here, just head back to Sudbury, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to the bus ride, but I'm killing time. I did a lot today. I had an appointment with the social workers at the Salvation Army, trying to get a supplementary insurance plan through them. It costs $100 a month, but it will take care of all my medications 100%, which I can pay $100 to save $500. More than happy to do that because that'll save me $500 a month. And now I'm just, chilling outside. I was at the library for a little bit to charge my stuff. Now I'm just chilling outside, walking around until it's time for me to get on the bus to go downtown to get on the long bus back to Sudbury. It's so warm here. What's going on in Canada? Bullshit with more bullshit? I don't really watch the news, man. There's a Christmas tree here. Right there. But yeah, I went to see my lawyer a little bit ago, then went to that library right there to charge my stuff. I am not in this area, so I'll show you everything. It's so weird being back in this area. Like, I've been gone for 6 months. This is the first time I've been back here in 6 months. And Toronto is such a weird place. I'm freezing my ass off up in Sudbury. It's like -7, -25 at nights. Here, it's +3. It's 3 degrees in the positive right now. No, I was in Toronto. Just trying to get... I was at the Salvation Army because they offer an insurance plan for meds. And I'm trying to get that, so I was filling out paperwork with them. Then I went to go see my lawyer. Then I hung out at the library. Now, I'm just killing some time because it'll take me an hour to get downtown to Union Station to take the bus back to Sudbury. That doesn't leave until 7:30. So I'll leave here. I'll jump on the bus at around 5:45, 6 o'clock, and start heading down that way. Christmas tree. Charge my phone, my power bank. What do I do for clean water storage? Bottles of water. And if I'm really desperate and I'm thirsty, I'll start a fire and I'll melt some snow. Not here because it's so freaking warm in this town. I can't believe it's this warm here. I'm actually jealous on how warm it is. That is actually not a bad little tree. I don't even think... I think they've literally just wired this tree to the ground. I don't remember this tree being here. I could be wrong. Oh no, I'm not wrong. Legit, that's what it is. It's not... This tree wasn't here before. They didn't even plant it. They've just cemented it to the ground. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. Hey, Nomad Mar. Oh. So yeah, now I'm just trying to find a place to go chill for a bit. God, it's so warm here. It's just not fair. It's so warm. It's 3 degrees out and it's nighttime and it's not snowing. It's not fair. Ooh. Ooh. There's a fight. I've missed Toronto. There's a fight over there. I've missed that. That's one thing I miss about Toronto. Random fights on the street. We're gonna sit here and watch it all take place because we can. Nope, Toronto sucks for me. I'll never find work here. I tried for 10 months. I'm in Sudbury. Like, I come here to get some stuff. I've been talking to the Salvation people at the Salvation Army, and I went there to sign a bunch of paperwork. There were 3 plan options that I can apply for through them. One costs $30 a month. It covers everything and the drugs and everything. Probably won't get that because how many medications I need. Likelihood I'll get the $100 plan, and that'll save me a lot of money in the future. But yeah, there's a fight going on over there with a couple. You guys want to watch? I do. I'm also from Ontario. She needs someone to tell her she's not crazy. But yeah, that's what we're doing. This is funny. Oh shit, they're coming this way. They're coming this way. They're coming this way. But yeah, that's what's good old. That's what I missed about Toronto. Like, this doesn't happen up in Sudbury, ever. Oh, you don't need to instigate that. They're losing their shit. They're looking at me now. Probably, getting your camera stuck in your face like that. That's hilarious, man. No, not old. I'd say mid 40s or 50s. I'm in Toronto for the night. Just today. Just today. So I had to come back here. I've been trying to get on a med plan through the Salvation Army, and they need me to sign a bunch of paperwork, and there's no office people up here. There's a Salvation Army store up here, but there's no office building up in Sudbury. So they said I've got to come down to sign the paperwork or have it mailed to me and mail it back. So I came down to sign a bunch of paperwork, and then when I was here, I talked to my lawyers. It's hopefully I'm going to get it. I'll know within a fortnight, within 2 weeks, I'll know. If I do, I'll have to pay $100 a month for the med plan, but it'll cover everything. All my medications 100%. That's going to save me $500 a month. I'm always growing a beard. Yeah, no, that's where you're gonna catch the fights. Is in the hockey. The hockey brings out the worst in us. Oh, I'm in Toronto right now. I don't like the city at all. I think Toronto's a good city and everything, but I don't like being here. I've been out in the bush for too damn long. It's very loud here. I go in from here to Sudbury all the time, but I don't even go into the town. I go to a few stores that are on the outskirts, so I don't get the noise of a city. But Toronto is a very loud city. I was downtown earlier today. Like, I got off at Union Station, bussed all the way to Coxwell, then walked to the Salvation Army office, than to my lawyers. And it's so loud. Everything is so loud. But it was one of those necessity things. I'm here now. Like, I'm really hoping I get the insurance plan. It'll help me out a lot. I'll actually be able to eat healthy and do a proper diet so I'm not such a fat bastard. I want to be able to eat properly every day, not just gorge myself on goddamn instant noodles because that's all I can afford. And with that'll solve a lot of my problems right then and there. Having an extra $500 in my pocket every month just because of the insurance. And that's why I jumped on the bus. Like, I was going through my emails on Friday, and I said I would come down either Monday or Tuesday, and I spent so don't like the feeling, but I spent the bus ticket for a round trip. Got up early in the morning, jumped on the bus, got down here for like 12:30, 1 o'clock, did all that stuff, and now I'm heading back. Mr. T, you know what? I've got multiple sclerosis. I also have a seizure disorder. I need to be on a bunch of medications. If I leave here, I won't get the medical attention I actually need. And yeah, you're going to say, oh, you live up in the woods. You live in the bush, which I do. But still. Oh, not much. Just chilling, surviving. Killing some time till I gotta head back to Sudbury. I got about an hour to kill. I'm in Canada, and free healthcare is here as well. Free healthcare is a thing. You still have to pay for your medications. Oh, Joy, so I've got a counter for every time I get called queso. You just made that. We're now at 189 because of you, the Grumster. You just made my list. In fact, I'm about to take a screenshot of the Grumster, and you're going to be on that list as a picture. Wow. He's some streamer. I'm a big guy. He's also a big guy. And, you know, all big guys look alike. I'd say that's racist if it wasn't so damn funny. But, yeah, we're just hanging out here, walking around, doing jack shit. There's a Christmas tree over there. And we'll go look at the tree again. I don't think it's even got a star on it. Well, the bus leaves, the bus boards at 7:30. If it was a car drive, I'd be there by 1. It's like a 4.5 hour car ride, but it makes some stops. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, probably 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, I'll make it there. And then I will have to stay on the bus because it also goes up the highway that I need to go to where my camp is, and he'll let me off right near camp. So I'll be back around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Nate I walks. Me, I am the hottest Canadian celebrity there has ever been. Bound chicka wow wow. By the way, we've got Ryan Reynolds as Canadian. What's a guy? Neo. Who played Neo? He's Canadian as well. He's pretty hot. But, 15,000 subscribers, my friends. I'm pretty damn famous. I'm Canada's sexiest celebrity. Woo. Keanu Reeves, yeah. I was just sitting here. Wet bench, nice and dry where my ass was, wet bench. Rush is from Toronto. I don't like Rush very much, not my kind of music. My hands are freaking freezing. Not really cold, but it's just so weird being back in this area, being gone so long, like actually being in a city, a very lively city. Like, my average day-to-day interaction with people is nothing. I see a couple squirrels and a deer. There's a rabbit living by my camp that I see often. There's the deers. It's really warm here. It's 3 degrees Celsius. Depends where I go. If I go 4 hours north where I'm heading back, right now, like when I get back there, tonight here it's going up to positive +6 here in Toronto. Back in Sudbury where I'm heading to, it's gonna be, when I get there at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's gonna be -17 Celsius. So just a little bit north, and you get away from lakes, the climate can change because Toronto's on Lake Ontario. You get the lake effect snow, but you also get the warming effect from the lake. It's going to always be a lot warmer in Toronto than where I am. I did not, the rabbit that scared me, that rabbit scared me. I did not catch him, but I know where he lives. I have taken one rabbit since I've been there and, grilled him up, and it was horrible. It was very gamey. I hated every second of it, but I still ate him because it would have been wrong not to. I don't know how to season wild rabbit properly so it can actually taste decent. Likes are free. Likes are free. You can give me one. But straight up, I don't really care for being here. Don't even know what time it is. Ooh, it's almost 5. There's 45 more minutes and I'm on the bus. I'm good. I'm tired. Very, very tired. I got up early today, and then I was on a bus for hours and hours. And, I try to take as little sleep as possible when I'm doing a bus ride like this, because I'm going to have a day in this damn city and then get back on the bus back where I'm going. It's about a 6-hour bus ride back. So I end up just closing my eyes and sleeping the whole way, opening my eyes, and hey, I'm where I need to be. Well, that's not good. What happened to Bunny? Oh, I don't actually hate living in the woods, though, Bagface. I don't hate living in the woods. Under different circumstances, I think it would be paradise for me. If I had a small little home there, like a capsule home. Have you seen the new ones? They're cheap too. They're like spherical dome homes, and it's a one-room home, but you've got everything you need in there. Like, you got your bedroom, your kitchen, and everything, your living room. It's a neat little thing, and they're not expensive. I could throw one of those in the middle of the woods and be happy on my own land where I can do my own stuff and hunt and have proper internet all the time through Starlink. That'd be freaking awesome. But it's getting there, Fuck. I spent too much money for the bus here and there back today. Bought the round trip ticket, so I'm broke, or I'm broke can be now. And just waiting to go back because I'm fucking starving. I want to eat dinner, and I'll cook when I get back to camp. I'll make the Shin Black ramen with egg in it and Chinese cabbage. It's like a yurt, but it's a spherical dome, It's a half-sphere dome made out of octagons. You put it together yourself. Apparently, it stays warm. The inside's like there's a spot to put your fire pit in the center of the room with the flute in the chimney. You got your little spot to cook on over here, your living room, and your living room also converts to a bedroom. It's a one-room home, and it's beautiful. You just made the list, Agent. I'm going to take a screenshot of you. I keep a rolling tally of the people who call me Queso. You just made it to, you are now 190. And I took a screenshot of that. I will be posting you in the public post, the community post. Yeah, I wish I could have a pet. I'd never put an animal through what I'm going through. In fact, I think people in my situation who go out and get a dog or do not give their dog to a responsible person to take care of, they're very irresponsible. It's very irresponsible to have a pet when you're living rough. I actually used to have a bunny too as a pet. Good little shithead. I liked him. I like rabbits, and what I want more than anything is I want to get a German Shepherd. I like German Shepherds a lot. You're welcome to the channel, Agent. Oh, I wasn't trying to call you out for calling me Queso. It's legit something I find hilarious. Every single day, every time I stream, I get called Queso at least once. You're the second one today, and I've now been keeping a rolling tally. I went back and counted on every video I've posted, every live stream I've done, every comment that's calling me Queso, and that was the 190th comment of me being looking like Queso. So, congratulations. Oh, I absolutely love German Shepherds. Not German Shepherd, King Shepherds, long hair King Shepherds. I like the floofiness of them, and I like a big dog. I don't like the dogs. Oh, that's not a dog. That's a rat. Oh, that's not a dog. That's a football. Oh, that's a dog. That's a decent dog. That's a big dog. Those aren't the dogs I like. I like the dogs that are like, damn, now that is a dog. I like big dogs. I know I look like Queso. This beard and mustache, I can't shave. They're tactical beards and mustaches. I live outdoors 24 hours a day. Where I am living currently up in Sudbury, it's like -9 right now. So the face fur is tactical. It keeps my neck warm. Yo. But who knows? No shit. What? You can rub queso all over yourself instead of you'd like? Michael Ledbetter, that makes no sense. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Oh, right here is 3 degrees. Up where I'm heading back to is negative like 17 tonight. It's kind of amazing, just 3 hours south, 4 hours south of where I am living. It's so much warmer. It's a solid 20 degrees warmer here than it is where I'm going back to. It's not results of an appointment. It was just signing some paperwork. I'll know within 2 weeks if I get the plan. It'll help me out a lot. So It's just an application for an insurance plan that covers all my medication. That the Salvation Army's social workers are applying to for me, and they're in fact doing me something better. Is there's two versions of it. One costs $30, one costs $100 a month, and they don't think I'll get the $30 one because of my medical problems and payments and meds. So there's a good chance I'll get the $100 one, which will save me $500 a month, because I don't like having to spend 300. Oh fuck my life. $630 plus the $20 for the digestive aids, so $650 every month for my medication. That's my entire paycheck. Less $50. That'll help me out a lot. I'll stop suffering as much as I am. Dale, I just plug it right into a tree, and that seems to be working for me. I go to the damn library. I've got these damn things. I charge these at the library in town. I'll take a trip every couple days to town and charge them. Or on days I work, my boss lets me charge them at work. Hey, Bark. Oh, Garo, I know, like, a day I take 25 different pills every single day, and everything cost me $630 cash. Before it was costing me $800. That was through my old insurance, and I was getting ripped off. But 630, 650 a month for my meds. And that's just so I can actually walk. Like without them, I can live without the anti-anxiety and the antidepressants. I can live without them. Not very well, because I'll have seizures without them. My seizures are anxiety based, stress based. When I'm stressed or anxious, they happen a lot more frequently. But the other pills are for the MS, to make it so it doesn't make my leg doesn't feel like it's getting shot and stabbed and electrocuted and set on fire and cut open, doused in alcohol 24 hours a day, so I can actually walk properly. Without them, I can barely walk. I've got this little limp. My leg drags behind me. With the meds, I'm able to get around. The headaches are nowhere near as bad, and the muscle spasms aren't as bad. I still get muscle spasms. They're the weirdest thing. They hit you, your leg starts to like twitch really bad, and then it Charlie horses and it pulls and pulls and pulls and pulls and pulls, and then you can't walk for a day because your whole leg is bruised. Had one a few days, a couple of weeks back. Well, I was on a Discord call with. We were playing games on Discord, and it wasn't fun. Uh, it's actually closer to 155. I'm at 15,586 right now. Last time I checked. Growing about 100 a day. That's for now. That could change. It always changes. How long have I been doing the live streams? This channel is only a year old. I post more shorts than live streams, but when I've got time, I'll do a live stream. I do a lot of live streams out. The last one we did was I walked around my area where I'm set up, showed my piles of wood, my camp, the animal tracks, that stuff. Or I'll do big ass campfires when I can. Or like right now when I'm just trying to kill time. If I have my own land, I'm going to get a tiny home. There is land I can get fairly cheap that I want. I'm heading back in. My bus starts boarding at 7:30 and departs at 8. From where I am, I'll leave at about 5:45, 6 o'clock from here. Go to the station, take the bus down to Union Station, and that takes about a half an hour from this port to Union, and then another 10, 15 minutes to walk to the station. And I'll be there early. I'll board at about 7:30, get the back of the bus, stretch out, and wait. I'll be back tonight. I'll be back about 2:30 in the morning. I'll probably ask the driver if he'll let me out halfway down the road before we get to Sudbury so I can just head back to camp. If I can, so I don't have to hitchhike back. Hey, person from South Africa, how are you doing? Honestly, right now, I spent all the money I could getting down here. I could take e-transfers if you're in Canada. I'd go up and buy a lunch because I don't have money for lunch on me. Fuck. I don't, I live my life with 3 simple rules. Is I don't beg, I don't borrow, and I don't steal. And there's a person I absolutely despise. There's 2 people I absolutely despise on YouTube. One is Northwest 425. I hate that guy with a passion because that's what he does. He sits on live stream begging. Everything he does is a list of, oh, here's how you can donate to me. Donate to me. I need a sandwich. I need propane. All he does all day is beg. And then he posts his picks for his sports betting in his community post. The man is a degenerate gambler taking advantage of people. I hate that guy with a passion. Passionately hate Northwest 425. And then there's another guy who is even more of a degenerate, is Jose Sanders. His Jose Sanders Journeys live stream. Hate him passionately. Holy crap, thank you, man. Thank you very much for the super. Holy crap. But there's a guy I really despise. Is, again, Jose Sanders Journeys live stream is his YouTube name. Fucking guy goes about begging for a motel room, which he gets, good for him. And then he's in the motel room streaming, begging for another day at the motel room. Well, he's got a big ass thing of vodka, taking shots, and having food delivered to the room, saying, I need more money to stay here. That guy fucking pisses me off so much. And there I am. I've got a job. I'm working. It's all going to pay for my meds, but yeah, I've got my job, and I'm living in the goddamn woods. I'm not sitting out there saying, hey, I need a motel room. Fucking Christ, it was down to minus 23. I just bundled my ass up in my blankets, and I was okay. Really. Yeah, no, Jose Sanders is... He is so disrespectful to his community, to the people who try to help him. He fucking drives me nuts. And like the other day, he got caught beating his dog on fucking live stream. There's a lot of things. I don't like calling people down, except when you're that big of a trash bag human being, I'll call you out. That, and he a while back, I'm not going to say who it was, but he doxed one of my mods, one of the people who are my mods now, so he can go screw himself. Oh, I could do some train wrecky content. Like I could do some content that's like real train wreck. I could like cover my whole body in cheese, like the queso cheese, and run through the snowy woods with nothing but my skivvies on. I could do some real train wreck stuff, but I'm not about that. I've noticed that bushcraft. I've really noticed that. I get lumped in with them because, hey, I'm a homeless guy on the internet. But I've really noticed that There is a lot of that on YouTube. And the worst part is they're not even trying to give any sort of entertaining content. They're not trying to do anything but sit there and beg. At least make a video. Try to bring some. Be an idiot if you have to on camera. Try to make someone smile, brighten someone's day. At least you're contributing then. But no. I'm halfway considering it. And again, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate that, Josh. And yeah, I know nobody wants to see that. As I said, nobody wants to see my hairy nips, especially my hairy nips covered in cheese. It's honestly really weird being back here. Like last time I was at this spot, I remember the last time I live streamed from this spot was I was leaving the area. I had just packed up. I was waiting for the bus, and I was leaving the area, packed all my crap up to go because I was heading to a room for a few days, for a month. That didn't last a month though, unfortunately. But from there, I went to Sudbury where I found work, and it's just so surreal being here. I don't like it. Hey, if I'm gonna start an OnlyFans page, I might as well do feet videos. Like I got really gross, nasty feet. They're always. I'm in the woods, and with my hands are nice and clean right now. I got to. I've got a thing with cleanliness. I shower every day. I find a way to shower 5 days a week. But you're in the woods. My feet, my hands are always a mess because I'm in the freaking woods. It's dirty out there. I could do a foot OnlyFans where I cover my toes with cheese. My dirty, dirty toes. Joss, I'm actually working in customer service. See, I tried to get a job at a call center. I was doing a lot of, when I was living in Toronto, a lot of work to find work. 10 months, 15 resumes a day, 3 or 4 interviews a week. No one would hire me because of my identification says no fixed address on it, which sucks, but it is what it is. Same when I finally got up here, I had a job interview at a motel that they didn't hire me, and I was pissed off at that, but I was fortunate on the ride up to Sudbury. I was looking for another interview, and I stumbled on one as she posted it. I went to the place that was interviewing a day earlier than I was supposed to find it, see what it was, and she hired me on the spot because she saw me walk in. I said, "Yeah, I've got an interview here tomorrow. I just wanted to find the place," and she talked to me for a few minutes and hired me on the spot, and I've been working there ever since. I don't want to give up this job because it's been a lifeline for me. I'm not proud. I'll do any job in the world. I miss being in construction. Like, I used to be a crane operator, but you lose all your licenses and shit once you start having seizures. And I lost all my licenses. That was the best job. It was a career. And it's really hard thinking to myself not doing that anymore because you identify yourself with as you work. Like, fuck, I always just identified myself as, hey, I'm a crane operator. That's who I am. That's what I do. And not being able to be up high in the sky doing my job sucks. I'm glad you're here. I randomly go live at random times for random reasons. No, through PayPal, everything is anonymous. I even set it up that way so I don't see your names unless you send a message. Um, I don't want anybody doxxed. I want people to have their privacy. Anybody who does donate to me on PayPal or Supers, I really appreciate that. Um, I won't make public posts about that for the simple reason is I don't want to dox people. I don't want to do that. Like, if you do and it's made public like that, it can make you a target for scammers and whatnot. And people also like the privacy, but I do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to getting out of this city, though. Toronto is my city. I was born here. I was raised here. In fact, I think Toronto is a good city. A lot of good people live here. There's a lot of great restaurants. I'm a big fat guy, trust me. um, but I've been gone for such a long time. I just noticed how loud the city is. Even when it's quiet, like right now, it's loud. And heck, from where I'm staying, I'm like stone's throw from the highway where I'm sleeping now, up in Sudbury. But that's only like a couple times a day it's loud, and it's not even loud compared to here. Here, all I hear is not just the cars. I'm immune to the cars, but this horrible electrical buzzing. That's what I hear. It's this horrible electrical buzzing that I haven't been able to get out of my head since I stepped off that damn bus. From the street lights, from all the car lights. I've never noticed it before until, you leave and come back. But the whole city, it literally has a buzzing sound in it. And I guess you get used to it, but being back, it's like, it's not fun. Oh yeah, even like, see, if I wish I could shop at the mom and pop shops, but I can't spend that extra 50 cents for a head of cabbage that I would at the grocery stores that are a little bit cheaper. In my When I was had money, when life was better, that's what I would do. I would go to the local produce stalls. I would go to the farms to buy directly from them. I would go down to Kensington Market to get the produce that was grown within 100 kilometers of the area. I would very ethical, but ethics like that kind of take a back seat when you're broke as fuck. And like same thing in Toronto up here. One thing I miss is there's a restaurant that's a 24-hour dim sum Chinese food restaurant. They're amazing. For $100, you go in there with 4 people, throw down $100, and you get a fork. You get a 9-course meal for 4 people, or six or 9 course, one of the two, for 4 people, ending with lobster for $100. The place is like called Perfect Chinese Restaurant. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I miss that place. 192. Oh crap! Someone's keeping the queso counter. Yeah, I think we're at 192. I've noticed that. I How I'm dressed right now is how I'm dressed way up north. Mind you, when I'm up there, I've got my long johns on. That's underwear that it's a onesie for men. Legit, that's what it is. It's even got the socks built on it. You climb into it, you zip it from the crotch up to your neck, and it goes right down to your wrists here, and it's good for like -40. It's amazing. They're amazing. Get some long johns, and all you need is a pair of sweatpants and a hoodie over it, and you're fine. If it does start to get below minus 15, that's when you throw a t-shirt on and maybe another pair of pants. But wonderful things, Long Johns. Right now, I'm in Toronto for a few more minutes. I'm in Toronto until 8 o'clock. I'm leaving this area at 5:45. I'm going to be on the bus heading back to Union Station, where I'll walk to the bus terminal and jump on a bus back to Sudbury. But Toronto right now, yep. I'm not an American, I'm Canadian, eh? Don't make me bring out the Canadianese there, bud. Hey there, bud. Don't make me bring out the Canadianese. Goddamn gooses everywhere. Oh, they're fuck boy, eh? Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for the spare. I don't use butane to cook or anything. I just have a fire. But I knew I was coming out here on. I was sure I was gonna come out on Friday. I didn't know if it was gonna be today that I came out or tomorrow. But I woke up early and I said, screw it, go get on the bus, come down now, get it all done. Because I filled out some paperwork today at with some social workers of the Salvation Army to get some insurance to hopefully cut my medical bill from $630 a month down to $100. That's if I get it. I'll know within 2 weeks. I don't know, man. I don't know how the next 3 days are going to go for me. I feel like I've been running on a hamster wheel. I've been trapped for a few years now, long before I was outside. Because you get everything taken away from you the way I did, like your livelihood, your marriage, then your home, and then your rental place, and you're outside. You don't know what's next. I know I've got to keep fighting towards getting my disability. That'll change everything. But I've lost hope for that completely. I went to speak to my lawyer today about that too. It's depressing. But I would like to be able to save money. I would like within the next year to be able to spend $5,000 on my own small piece of property up north with my own little tiny home on it. That's what I would like. But fuck, I don't even know what's going on for me tomorrow. I'm just streaming, that's all. Dude, life happened, man. Life happened. I got sick, started having seizures. They take away your licenses when you have seizures. I can't even drive a car. Yeah, that. And took 4 years to figure out what's going on. The seizures aren't the problem. The seizures are a byproduct, not a symptom. But I've got MS. I take 25 different pills. It was 25 pills a day. I got like 9 total different medications. It's not fun. Nothing fun about that. I don't like being on meds. I hate meds. Fucking hate them all. But with them, at least I can walk. I don't like weed. I don't like weed. This isn't weed. This is nicotine. The nicotine helps with my headaches a little bit. And the only reason why I have that is it's all that I've got left from my last. You can get them cheap at the reservation, the vapes. $8 for the bottle of juice. This is the last bit of it I have. I've went 4 days without smoking any. And this is like that's the lowest 6 milligrams. I'm going to finish this and I'm going to completely go cold turkey. But it helps with the headaches. The meds make it so I can walk. I don't have to vape it. I don't have to vape it. This is nicotine. This is like same thing as a cigarette, but I want to quit the nicotine. That's the next goal. Is once this, all I got left is what's in this tank, and it's fairly full. That's all I got left, and I'm not buying any more. Like one bottle of it cost $8 at the resi, and that lasts 3 weeks. You know what I could do with that $8? I could buy I could buy 3 cans of Spam or 2 cans of corned beef. That's 2 meals. I don't need this shit. But I've been working on going 3-4 days, a day or two without the vape. But I'm having it now because I've got a wretched headache and I got to ride a bus. I don't like buses. I don't like city buses. I don't like the buses going up there. I have social anxiety. They really freak me out. And the thought of going back on the bus with so many people has... I'll show you what my leg has been doing nonstop all day just thinking about that. I've been doing the bouncy leg thing. I've got a list of meds I'm on that let's not go into specifics about the medications. I think I give away too much personal information as it is, like my exact location. I was muted. The food banks don't. We don't have food stamps up here. We have something like it's called food bank, which you can't use unless you live in the service area. So you have to have identification saying you live in that food bank service area. And my ID says NFA, no fixed address on it. So that doesn't work. They won't let me use the food banks. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But the thing is, it wasn't like this until last year. They changed it last year because of Toronto, Ontario is known for international students. We've got some of the top universities in the world in Ontario. Ryerson, University of Toronto, hell, even Algonquin and the University of Waterloo is one of the, for mathematics and computers, one of the best universities in the world. We get a lot of international students coming in. And the thing is, they started abusing the system where they were using the food banks when they had no... If you're an international student, you should be coming here prepared. And, yeah, they were, instead of using their money for their food, they were using it to go party and stuff like that. And going to this food bank that they were hitting a bunch of different food banks up every day and just taken from the system. So they made it So food banks have a service area and you have to register, which is completely reasonable. Well, the food banks here are all technically nonprofits, but they all fall under, they're all run by something called the Daily Bread. Like, I'm a big guy. I don't want to be a big guy. What makes it really bad is I end up relying on carbohydrates a lot to keep myself fed. Like, I'll end up I buy a lot of rice. I buy way more rice than I should be buying, and pasta. And I love cabbage. Cabbage is my favorite green, so I'll buy a cabbage and a bunch of noodles or rice, and I'll cook over the fire. I'll fry up the cabbage, fry it with some hot peppers and salt, and toss some pasta or rice in it. And that's what I end up eating for like that. And unfortunately, carbohydrates don't fill you up, but they're very calorie dense. And when you're eating that badly, you put on weight fast. I'm from Canada. Yeah, no, unfortunately, the areas here changed the rules, so you have to have a specific service area because there were international students hitting up not just one food bank, like multiple food banks a day, getting like a month's worth of groceries in one shot, and I've even heard of them selling some of the stuff to like convenience stores for on the cheap to make a profit. There's a lot of dirty shit that happened for the system to have to turn into what it is. Like that's actually one of the things that was happening too. Well, not only were like they were taking a drive around, hitting up every single food bank in the area, and you could hit like you got a car, you can hit like 30 of them up in a day, fill the back of a van tight with food, and then sell it to the convenience stores for dirt cheap, or bring it to areas where you can sell and make a profit. It's unfortunate, but it happens, and it happened. That's why they made it so you can hit up one food bank once a week, and you have to be registered for it, and you have to live in the service area. I don't remember. I don't remember where it was. It might have been a live stream we did when I had the steak. I'm not a big fan of if you want meat that's cheap, get pork, especially if you're in Canada. Um, Up here, our pork is raised a lot differently than your guys in the states. They're not allowed to use any antibiotics or growth hormones in our meats. So if you want a decent meat for cheap, get pork. You can get these like giant thick pork chops, big ones, for like $3. You get two big pork chops with bone in, and these pork chops, each one is enough to feed two people worth of meat. So for $3, you get a lot of thing. It's just people that have issues about pork, I guess. If I could find a farm like you got, I would definitely do that. I would work at a farm if they would understand that I've got limitations. Again, I've got a whole boatload of medications. Some of the times I walk with not just a limp, but my leg drags behind me. I've got MS. I would do it, but I'd have to understand my limitations, plus the seizures and whatnot. Just a thought, I do have PayPal. I'm not asking for anything, but I won't say no. I have a donation link, and Cornish is fast. Cornish, thank you, man. Yes, I do. I'm not in a, like, I'm not in a bad place mentally or anything like that right now. I hopefully I accomplished something today. I've been on the bus all day. I went from Sudbury to Toronto by bus. I'm about to head back now, just to fill out some paperwork with the Salvation Army social workers to hopefully get on an insurance plan that I'll have to pay $100 a month for, but it'll cover everything. All my medications will be paid for. Even the dispensing fee from the pharmacies will be paid for $100 a month, and I'm paying cash 630 right now. So hopefully I accomplish that. I'll know within 2 weeks if they're going to accept it. Oh, I'm staying warm. Actually, I'm sweating like crazy right now. I'm not in Sudbury. Sudbury is like -15 right now, -17. I'm in Toronto because of the reasons why I just explained. It's 4 degrees out. Like, there's a 20-degree difference. It's so warm here. It's not fair. Oh, dude. I'm 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 a country hobo. I'm a country guy up in the country, and I think I've got it better off than anybody in the city. I don't got crackheads breaking into my place every day. That's the point. I was in Toronto. I was living in the city for a while, for like 10 months. And I was having people come into my spot a few times a week, steal from me. I had a person steal all my food, not even eat the stuff. They smashed the cans in the parking lot and by the fire pit. I had someone, I had a bag tied up on a tree outside my little shack in Toronto. It had my dirty underwear and socks that I were going to take out to the laundromat the next day. I don't leave those stuff. My feet reek sometimes, so they were in that bag outside the shelter. I can't handle that. Come out, get back one day because I left it there, and someone stole my underwear and socks. My dirty underwear and socks. And I think they didn't really like it because a few days later, I'd found what had remained of them down in the fire pit burnt. Like, I get it. Those things are chemical warfare. I get it. Limp Canada does have free health care. You just have to define the health care. If I walk into that hospital right now, if I take my arm right now and smack it against that pole and break it, I'll walk into that hospital. They'll fix it up. They'll give me some pain pills, fix the arm, give me a cast, and send me out on my way with no bill. But if you're like me, where every time I go see a doctor won't cost me anything, but I've got a list of medications I'm on, that's I got to pay for the meds. You got to pay for your meds here. So you can get on something called the Trillium Medical Plan. They won't accept me. They said no to me because they said my employer should be paying for it, my full-time employer, and they're, even though I'm making like $200 a month off of YouTube, they're saying YouTube is technically your full-time employer, so I have to find supplementary insurance. So they said no. Then that would have taken care of it. So there's that, or you find it through your employer. But meds are expensive. Chef Queef, am I circumcised? Huh. Yes. Yes, I am. I might get, yeah, I probably will get the rebates because I do my taxes. I'm an honest son of a bitch. You know, meds are not cheap. And in about 2 minutes, I'm going to go start walking towards that bus now because it is that time that I have to start heading downtown. So I got to start heading now, and I'll just make it in time for... Yeah, I'll make it. Woo. I'll definitely make it. I'll make it early because I gotta take this bus to the subway station, from the subway to Union Station, from Union Station I'll walk and jump on a bus. And I'll probably, oh shit, I've lost something. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Holy shit. That was bad. That would have been smart. That would have been super smart of me. Jesus, I'm an idiot. That's my bag full of all my battery banks and my chargers. I almost forgot it. I can't replace those things. That would have been brilliant. But yeah, we've got a Discord. If you guys want to come join, we hang out there a lot. I'm going to walk to this bus stop. I'm going to let you guys go. Oh, I didn't bring my big bag with me. I just brought this bag right here, full of my battery banks. As I would have brought my big bag if I had planned on staying the night here. I just didn't really find it necessary to bring my big ass 80-liter pickle bag with me today. My phone is part of my wallet, so I've got my phone, my wallet, my ID, that's all I need. And batteries. Lots of batteries. Well, you guys, it's been fun talking to you guys for the last hour. I know I ramble. People think I'm crazy. People are usually right. But I'll let you guys go for now. And we'll do this again. Probably tomorrow we'll have a fire or something when I'm home. Back at the shelter. You guys take it easy. Bye.